So for our two teams, we got D3, otherwise known as Drift, Drip, and Destroy as Team Yellow. And for our Team Red, we have Team 404, if I'm correct. It is going to be very, very exciting here. I don't think I've seen any of these players from either of these teams, so I'm very excited to see what ends up happening here. So I'm very, very interested. Let's get started. Gage's Finest is on. No AI. Burning Plains. Team 404 versus Team D3. Best of luck to both teams. I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Let's see how Game 1 of Screamer Saturdays works.
I got this.
Wait and see what ends up happening here. We're going to the shortcut. Zach does have a little bit of a mess up here. Does spin out heavily. This is really bad here. Can he get back going in gear? Can he get everything going? Looks like he's okay. Zach's going to get caught up to his teammate, which is at least nice. It's not going to be someone from the opposing team here. We don't have to worry about anything going on for Zach here. Hexberry coming up on the shortcut. He does have a strike built to him, and he does have a sync. Zach does mess up again! Oh, very unfortunate for Zach. He messes up, and Verts pops his second overdrive of the race. Does he get Hexberry here? Hexberry actually pops into the shield. Doesn't get popped here by Verts. Verts is looking to slow down. He accidentally takes out Zach, but he also takes out Hexberry! What an insane turn of events. It's not enough just to take out his teammate. He has to get the dog as well. Or, my bad, it's not enough just to get the dog. He has to get his teammate. Zach looking to take his overdrive and really go ahead with this.
Final lap.
but it looks like we see that we have the other team members, FSGX, we have Verts, and we have Zach already securing some really good point totals here. Hexaberry is going to look to secure this 100 points here. And I think Hex is going to get it. Hex gets to the 100 points. Verts is actually slowing down. Why is he slowing down here? Maybe he accidentally took a bad turn. Does get exploded by his teammate! Oh, no! Oh, no! The explosion from his teammate completely changes the whole turn of events. I don't know what happened to Verts, but oh no! Very, very unfortunate for Verts here. That is very, very unfortunate. I wonder what ended up happening here. Unfortunately, that is going to be game 1 going to D3. Going into race number 2 on Gate to the Sky. Now, Gate to the Sky, we're going to see a good few characters here. Let's see what we got here. Ritzko, Fermi, and Hope actually with KG, Hina, and Noboru. So we do see the Noboru switch off from Zephyr, from going from Hiroshi to Noboru. Very interesting setup here. I do like the fact that Team 4-4 actually has Noboru, has Hina. We do see the KG still, so we do see some fighting. And Zephyr taking off to a very early start here. Very well done from Zephyr here. Some fighting automatically up in the front here. Looks like Kiwi, I believe, tried to get a strike off on Zach, and Zach might have blocked here. Let's go. Takes the shortcut well, and I assume Kiwi and Zephyr take it. And it looks like we see a KO on Zephyr. Kiwi getting a nice clean KO, but doesn't get that far because of the strike here. Zephyr's looking to potentially make a comeback here. Does go for the strike bait, gets the strike bait off. This could be really bad for Kiwi here. Is Kiwi going to have to suffer here, or is Zach going to not get away with this? We're going to have to see what ends up happening here. Zach's not too far away. Does get exploded by Hexaberry. Hexaberry with an amazing KO. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the whole KO here, but we see Kiwi and Hexaberry both at the front here, trying their hardest here. We see Zephyr, we see Verts, and we do see FSG all right here, clumped up as a pack here. 404. Doesn't want to get KO'd here. Zephyr trying to get the KO on Kiwi, but is not able to get it. And it looks like Kiwi's trying to go for the KO and counter it back. Did not get it, and Zephyr explodes again! Very unfortunate from Zephyr. Very, very unfortunate. It's just going to be insane what ends up happening here. We are coming up with a shortcut here. Kiwi does take the shortcut. Zephyr is trying to catch up here. He doesn't have any sync, or doesn't have any entropy. I don't understand. I don't know if Zephyr can get anything done here. Okay. We see Kiwi's already done here. FSG trying to finish the race here. It slams into the wall here. And again, there's nothing can happen here. Verts is ending the race here. Hexaberry is ending the race. Hexaberry doesn't get KO'd here. And we do see the last member is Remy. Remy, again, staying so far back, making it impossible to do anything here. Like, in D3, playing to their strengths of making sure that they have one member always just hanging out in the back here, not having to suffer too much, not having to risk too much. Very, very well done from D3, genuinely. I just can't believe how much went on. That was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know? Crazy, crazy job from these teams. We do see Hexaberry with 2 KOs here, and everyone played their defense super, super well. Excuse me here. Insanely well job here. Going up to the main capture, we do see the roster. We do see Hiroshi, Akane, and KG back again for 404, and for D3, we do see their signature, I believe was Gregor, Ritzko, and Fermi. Let me make sure everyone's on their main characters from round 1. Now we do see everyone's sync is coming online here, and it looks like we're going to see some sync in action. Kiwi pops a shit, immediately goes for the KO on Zephyr. An instant KO. Going absolutely insane, trying to get a surprise KO. Unbelievable. Seeing this coming out from Kiwi already is absolutely insane.
What? No.
Oh,
404 is getting caught up here in the back here, while all of D3 is actually in top 3. This is very bad for 404. 404 needs to make something happen here. This is not that good. This is not a good position for 404 to be in. And the closest member to take out is Hexaberry, but they really need to get some strikes in Overdrive here. Zephyr's trying to catch back up here. Hopefully Zephyr can make something happen here. Remy and Hexaberry just kind of hanging out. Hexaberry doesn't get strike baited by Zephyr. Zephyr's trying to look to strike bait Remy, maybe? Does get the KO on Remy! Insanely good KO from Zephyr.
Oh my
Absolutely
God,
what they needed, and he's catching up and taking some of these points back. What an insane situation for 444. This could be the race that they needed.
Focus.
Agawan. No.
Bro, scared it. Scare man.
Final lap.
G coming up on behind. Hexaberry avoids it. Dude, this is the chance that 4-4 needs. This could be really good for 4-4. They really need to keep this. They cannot let Hexaberry or Remy get any more KOs. They really need to end this race right now. They cannot have this. Oh, trying to make sure Remy can't get the KO. This is very well done. Remy's going for the KO anyways. Does he dodge? He dodges barely. What an insane thing. Very well done. An amazing dodge. That is absolutely what 4-4 needed. But it looks like they might still end up losing here. Oh no, they're gonna be.
No.
This ain't good here.
That's only,
I
think.
The last 13 seconds. I don't know if they can. Oh, 4-4
GG guys.
such an amazing play
GG.
here. And unfortunately, D3 takes it by the skin of their teeth at the very end of the race.
Wow. 3
So
tie games.
close. So incredibly close. That is very, very unfortunate for 4-4. They played so incredibly well. They did a fantastic job playing this so well. Unbelievable. And unfortunately, they got taken out at the last second. What a performance from both teams, genuinely. That is a 3-0 for D3. Very, very, very unfortunate. What an insane first series on stream. D3 and 4-4 both put on an amazing performance, played absolutely out of their mind, genuinely. They were literally, every race was so close. If we go back and look at the first race, they were literally only off by like 30-ish to 40 points, something like that. It was like 45 points they were off race 1. Race 2, that whole race, they were getting really close, back and forth, neck and neck. And unfortunately, D4-4 just couldn't get it out, get that win out. And then finally, this last race, they were so close. 4-4 did an amazing job. They were playing so well. And unfortunately, right at the end, Remy and Hexaberry stole it from under Verts and FSG's teeth. Very, very well done from both teams. Very, very good job from both teams. And an incredible job from them both. Unbelievably well done.